Bowling 101 with your boy Coach C. Today we're going to be doing a ball review on the Storm Summit Accent. So this is the third ball in the series. The first one being the Summit, which is the hybrid, super strong cover. The second being the Summit Peak, which I liked better than the Summit. And then now we have the solid version, which is the Summit Accent, which is the solid version, right? The 2.46, really, really early. 2.055 div, which is really, really high. The numbers, of course, will be up here for you guys. So let's take a look at it. The colors are a little different than the other summits, of course, you know that. And then our regular layout, 65, say it with me, 65 by 3.5 by 30. The accent sign, our pin, if you can see it from here. Woo, woo. Okay, so what do I think is going to be? Well, I think the cover's a little weaker, so I'm hoping that this is a better combination. I hope it's better than the Summit itself, because I really wasn't a big fan of it. It was just super early. But, no judgment. We're going to see what Storm got, and then we'll go from there. But before we get started, I'd like to say, remember, guys, ball reviews are going to change a little bit because there's going to be other people doing them. I got Brian coming up. I got AB coming up. I got Lon coming up. So I'm spread it around a little bit. Let you guys see other people throw balls other than just myself. Also, for those of you, this is for a small group of people. I'm always available. Now that my schedule changed, if you want to bowl, I know I got my brother from Wisconsin coming to bowl. That's cool. We're going to get that set up. But for all of you naysayers that have a problem if I don't like a ball, well, that's my preference. If you like the ball or you want the ball, I never tell you not to buy it. I say the ball does not work for me, okay? Now, if you think that you can beat me, name the time. I'll let you name the shot. Whether it's house shot or whatever sports shot that you like, I'll let you pick it. I don't have a preference. I issued out challenges. I don't back down. There is no coward in me, okay? So if you say, well, Coach, I can beat you. Well, if you want me to be scared, bro, it's going to take about 35, 45 minutes for you to get motivated to be scared. But if you want to bowl, Park Lanes, this is where I'm at. If you're in Wisconsin, let me know. You're in Chicago, let me know. If you're in another state you want to come in, or you know I'm coming to your state, and you want a challenge for a ball, yo, let's go. And you can take, if you win, you can take whatever ball you want off the rack, and believe it or not, we're going to go live with it, right? Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and queue up and throw some shots. All right, so the Storm Accent, right? We're going to start with our feet about 23. Do I know what's out there today? No, I do not. But we're going to find out. I think I'm going to stay right up behind it really quick. Oh, that read a little early, guys. A little bit early. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up my feet just a hair, see if that helps us out. If not, then we'll move a little bit to compensate. Spare time. Remember, guys, I can't stress enough, spare shooting. Spare shooting, spare shooting, spare shooting. So let's go ahead and get our second shot. Like I said, I'm going to speed up my footwork just a little bit, but I'm also going to try to push it outside just a hair maybe. Oh, I left the 4-pin. So, let's move. Let's make a move. Let's go to 25 and push it outside and see what that looks like. Spare time. Pick up the spare really quick. Spare shooting, spare shooting, spare shooting. We can't stress that enough. So remember, guys, we're going to make the move to 25 and see what that looks like. That's 25 with our feet, by the way. All right, so we're going to move to 25 with our feet. This ball's stronger than I thought it was going to be, which isn't bad, though. There we go. It's a little better. A little better. What do you guys think? So, what do you think? Like, don't like, or we reserve judgment? Me, I'm a reserve judgment. So far, so good. Alright, so back to 25. Now, guys, this is what's left over from a house shot, I guess, which is good. I mean, we get to see it on a little bit of burn. Oh, he trips the 4. So we're seeing it on a little bit of burn, which isn't a bad thing. We're getting to see how it gets through the fronts, how it's getting into the mid lane. We're getting to see when it's starting to pick up. We're getting to see if and how it's storing energy. So not bad. All right, so let's get another one from here. So we're getting a lot of questions answered early. Oh, that read a little early, didn't it? Guess we got a spare to pick up. So the question I guess we got to ask is, was that me or was that the ball? And I think it might be more speed than anything. Yeah, I think more speed than anything. So let's throw our 4th shot at it. And then let's go ahead and move a little bit right. Let's see how it looks as we keep... I'm sorry, move left. Let's look and see how it is as we move left. All right, so let's go to our last look at 25. Let's move a little left. I gotta admit, the accent is stronger than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, picking up that foot speed helped a lot, but that line wasn't bad. I kind of want to throw another one from it, so let's do that. One more from 25. Last one from 25. Let's take a look at it one more time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that thing's pretty. I'm your Daisy. Yeah, I like that. Yep, but let's on to the left. All right, guys, so we were on 25. So let's move over to 30 with our feet. I mean, boy, that looks good. A trip 10 and a trip 4? We'll take it. We'll take it. So what do you guys think so far? And make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're telling your friends. And guys, somebody come up with a giveaway. We got to do something special that no other guy's done before. All right. Back to 30. Let's see if we can throw maybe a little better shot. Trips again. Trips again. Now, I would give somebody a bonus point if they can tell me what was wrong with that shot right there. That shot right there at this time. You tell me what's wrong with it. Point. All right, Summit Accent. Let's get another one from 30. I mean, I'll tell you what. I'm oddly surprised. Oddly surprised. Oh, no, not the 10-pin. I've been 10-pin. That's all I mean. That's angle entry was bad, so I need to get through the pins. Different angle. Which means we got a spare. We're living on a spare, people. Living on a spare. Remember, guys, sometimes when you leave a 10-pin, it's 100% you. So instead of getting mad at it, just pick it up. All right. So back to 3-0. All right. Let's get it. See if we can't get a better entry into the pocket. That's better. Oh, yeah. That's better. See? Sometimes you got to blame user error. User error. All right, so back to 30. I got to admit, man, I'm rather impressed. Didn't think I would be, but yeah, not bad. Oh, pushed it outside too far. Yeah, I managed to leave that 4 on my own. Yeah, spare attempt. But you know what? Again, I can't stress this enough. If you leave pins, pick them up. Because every time you leave a pin out there, your average drops, right? Now, I wouldn't recommend picking spares up, not setting up. But, I mean, I do it so often that it's like routine for me. But, again, guys, spare shooting 101. Spare shooting 101. Alright. So, let's go back to 3-0. Spare shooting 101, guys. Spare shooting 101. Speeding up that footwork, man. Straighten it out just a little bit. When I get a little further left, I'll probably slow it down just a hair. But that's just me. So let's go ahead and get one more shot from 30, and then let's move a little left. All right. So one more look from 30, then let's move a little bit left. Mixer. Okay, so now we're going to jump a little bit left. We're going to go to 35 with our feet. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't expect much to change. I think that I should be able to push it out, and it should roll right back. All right. So, guys, we're jumping over to 35 now. So, what have we seen so far? We've seen that it gets through the fronts. We've seen that it picks up in the mid lane, but that's at 2.46. We see that it can change direction and it's continuous. That's at 0.056. Diff. It's a good ball. I mean, I like it better than the Ion. But I'm going to compare it to the Ion too. But I like it. So the question that I'm having now in my brain is when I get to 35, is it going to work? Am I going to need to slow it down? Am I going to need to tighten the line? What exactly am I going to have to do? So to answer that question, let's roll the ball and let's see. Well, that answers that. All I did is slow down my footwork a little bit, make sure I got inside and through it, and voila. Read pretty well. I mean, we can't argue with the results. Stored enough energy. So let's go back to 35. Oh, that's dirty. Be still my heart. You see that 7 pin? It just did not want to go gentle into that good night. Didn't want to do it. Now I got to pick it up. Now, guys, make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're subscribing. And yes, that was just a 4-step approach when I use a 5, but it is what it is. And again, I can't stress enough. Spare shooting, guys. Spare shooting. All right, so back to 35. Storm Ascent. Would I use it in league? That is the question. Yeah, I would. So we're going to do something pretty cool this year, too. I think before league night for me, I'm going to put up a poll and ask you guys to pick a ball. You pick it, I use it. All right, so back to 35. We'll get a couple more from here, and then we'll go ahead and move over to 40. Why not? Why not test our metal? Oh, no. A 10 pin? It's okay, though. Again, injury angle. So, not bad at all, guys. Not bad at all. Which leaves us with what? A 10 pin pickup, and that's okay. Remember, you leave it, you pick it up. Like my Uncle Clyde used to say, if you hit 9, you get 9. Right? All right, so let's go ahead and get one more with the Accent from 35. And then let's move over to 40. Guys, I like it. Now, here's the thing though, right? If I was going to throw a solid in league, what would it be? The first thing coming to mind are two balls. The Hustle X-Ray and the Superman, the Motive Max Trill. Solid. So, would this happen to take the place of one of them? That's a great question, right? Okay, so last one from here. I mean, solid shots with it. A little tighter than I wanted it to be, but we'll take it. So let's go ahead and move another 5. Let's get to 40. And let's see what it can do there. Now, if it's storing energy for 40, then we got to have a conversation. You know what I mean? All right, guys. So a couple of things. First thing is, have you noticed that I haven't wiped the ball down? I've been letting the oil get into the ball, let it settle. That way I can get more of an accurate read of what it's going to do, how it's going to shape. The 2.46 is showing it reached early into the mid lane. But that high diff, I mean, man, that makes a huge difference. And just think, this ball is at 4,000, right? 4,000. So, out of box. And I haven't changed it, and it's still shaping like this, which is great. And it's storing a ton of energy, which is also great. So, am I a fan? Yeah. So, what we're going to do is move over to 40. I'm going to throw some shots, take a look at it. I'm going to put a little more hand into it to see how it shapes from there. And look, if it shapes from there, then we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a great conversation in regards to this ball. Now, is it the best summit out of all of them? To me, so far, yes. Is it something I'm going to have in my bag for sport? I don't know. More likely sport than house, but I might try it on house anyway. But let's go ahead and throw the last couple of shots, and then let's go ahead and get out of here, okay? All right, so 40 it is. It's a lot of lane right here. I'm going to put a little more hand into it. Oh, my. So that traped through the oil, not a lot of movement. So we'll go ahead and pick this spare up, but then what we're going to do is we're going to push it further outside and rope around it just a hair more. Remember, guys, spare shooting 101, man. Can't stress that enough. And some people ask me, Coach, how come you don't bowl a full game? Well, with the shots that I take by moving, I'm actually throwing a full game. And you're actually seeing me shoot the spares. All right, so we're going to go ahead again over to 40. And we're going to try to push it outside a little more. Woo-wee. You guys see that? I got that outside more. What, read about 7? 6, 7. Got back to the pocket, climbed all the way back. Got through the pins, finished well. That's something. All right. So let's go back to 40 for a couple more. This ball is pretty outstanding, man. I really, really enjoy throwing it. Yeah. I mean, wow. You guys seeing that? You seeing how it's finishing through the pins? Are you seeing that? You seeing where it's picking up in the mid lane? You seeing it's not jerking into the friction. It's just rounding smoothly. Now again, I haven't wiped the ball down yet. All right, so let's go another round. The champ is here. Boom, 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 boom. The champ is here. What movie is that from? Quiet Minds Want to Know. Okay, so we'll get one more shot. Just one more. And then we'll call it. All right, let's go ahead. Get this last one for 40. And yes, I know there is a pin in the lane. This ball is something else. Beautiful. What is it, Velvet? What movie is that from? And yes, I know I waited to the end, but why not? We don't have to be in a rush. Now, let's talk about what we've seen. Good in the mid lane, 4,000 service on it. So it's storing energy. This is the first summit that I really like. I mean, I'm going to throw that at League. So when I list the solids and the pearls for League and hybrids, you guys will get to pick that one, and I will use it gladly. You see that? I mean, I feel like I can play anywhere on the lane far left, get underneath it and shape it. I mean, it looks immaculate, feels immaculate. Guys, that is the Storm Summit RG 2.46, 0.056 diff. That's 14 pounds. I'm Coach C. This is Bad Bowling. Somebody give me a ball giveaway challenge so we can give some stuff away. I do not mind giving stuff away. If you'd rather a jersey than a ball, you can have that too. And remember, we got special ball reviews coming up with my students, because you know what? I love the game. I want to grow the sport. So why not allow the kids to do reviews too, because they matter, right? They are the future of bowling. And here's another bonus. If you subscribe to the channel and you would like an opportunity to go to nationals, badbowling101@gmail.com. If you would like to go to nationals with Coach C and all of his groups, send me an email. Let me know. And what I'll do is in 2 weeks, I'm sending out emails to all of my members, because we're going back to nationals in Louisiana and Baton Rouge in 2025. So if you want to go with us, I'll send you the information. I'll make sure you have everything you need to know, including a Bad Bowling jersey. So everything, all the information will be sent to you. So if you would like to go with us, and even if that means I got to take 25 teams, I don't care. Let's go. Now, just so you know, disclaimer, you'll pay for you to go and bowl. However, I will organize it all so that we're all collectively grouped, and then you'll be part of the Bad Bowling team as well. I'm Coach C again. This is Bad Bowling. Have a great day.